Excuse me. I've been saying that I'm going to miss this chair time with Yaz that I've been like putting up every morning on my story. And then I just thought, realistically, I mean, this takes up so much stories, like so many stories, that most of my stories are just this phase of the morning. And I just thought, why not film this, put it up in a different section on my YouTube channel, and just literally kind of, in a way, have my own mini talk show. Basically, I just want to use this to tackle whatever is going on in my life that day or that week or whatever. So as you can see from behind me, I have started to return some of the equipment back to the association. So I took all the plates except for the 25s, the barbell, some pieces of the platform, like the rubber that covers the platform. And now today I have to take the rest of it. So I have to take my squat rack, the rest of the platform, what else? The blocks. Yes, basically I drive a VW up. So basically not much fits in it. And last Friday, literally getting from here to where my gym is, which is the furthest part of Malta, basically from my house, it just felt like I purposefully lowered my car to make it super cool, and I had to drive really slow, and it was just bizarre. And I think today won't be any different. So today I do have my first training session back at the sports complex, 5:30 tonight, and it genuinely feels like I am going abroad or something. Like I'm going somewhere outside of my own country to do so. It just feels so weird that I'm going to go back there. When I went back on Friday to deliver the stuff and I saw some of the athletes bring their stuff, I was sad going there. Like I said last Friday, I was sad that I had to give up my home gym, and I kind of got used to that routine by then. So I was feeling quite sad going there. But once I got there and I saw everyone, and you know, just everyone being themselves, and I just miss everyone's different personalities and just how fun everyone made training there. Of course, training alone a lot of times got super boring, especially, let's say I'd be super pumped to do my first exercise, and then after that I'm kind of like, okay, I'm almost done, like I really don't feel like doing anything else. This way, I think it's just the community around you really keeps you excited and pumped to do the rest of your session. So I am quite excited to go back today. So at the moment, I will be going back to the gym only for afternoon sessions. For the morning sessions, I'll probably go to a nearby gym, which is Training Room, which is the gym I basically post about a lot as well. Just because it just takes way too much traveling, and I think I need to let my body kind of get used to already doing so much traveling by going there once a day. Of course, having the home gym would have made everything a lot easier, but this really isn't far away. So I'll still have like everything else to do my accessories here. So that's definitely going to be something I want to focus on even more now. Like I want to start off every single morning by doing my accessories, getting that done, so that when I go to the gym, I just have to do my weightlifting and my stretching, and I'll be done for. So one other thing I spoke about last week was I was doing a week-long vegan experiment. Basically, I just wanted to see what I would feel like after a week of being vegan. Now I know that a week is not enough time to fully appreciate what a vegan diet could do for your body. However, I just wanted to see if it is even possible for me to do it. And I wanted to stick to my usual macros. So I was eating the same amount. I wasn't eating any less anymore, eating the same amount of protein, carbs, and fats during the entire week. And I did not succeed the 7 days. I did 6 days, basically. And it was mostly because I was out on the weekend, and it just made it impossible for me to eat vegan. But the rest of the week, I definitely managed 100%, and it was a lot easier than I would have assumed it would be. But at the same time, it took a lot more time than I thought it would. So actually finding vegan ingredients, vegan foods, vegan options wasn't hard. It's just trying to manipulate a meal to make it, to get it to have 25 grams of protein, 10 grams of fats, and let's say 40 grams of carbs. Doing that was very hard for me, like having to have the exact amount of macros, just because when I did find a food that was high in protein, it would either be really high in fats or really high in carbs. So having to I was having weird meals. So I would have like a vegan sausage, which was processed and not ideal, with like loads of veg, and then like a small glass of vegan protein shake. It was just a weird combinations to make it a complete meal for myself, for my macros. Apart from that, the biggest differences that I saw personally were sleep. So I was sleeping I slept really, really good the entire week. It wasn't just a coincidence the first night, the second night that I slept really good. I slept really well throughout the entire week. And I think given that I know how horrible my sleep always is, it's so inconsistent. There has never been really an entire week where I would sleep really well. So I know for a fact that it's definitely the diet that affected that. Of course, other than that, I know I didn't do it long enough to truly appreciate what the difference is. But overall, what I realized, what I totally understood from doing this experiment for 1 week, was that staying off of meat and fish wasn't a big deal for me. I did not miss that almost at all. What I missed was the really quick go-to dairy products like cottage cheese and Greek yogurt and egg whites as well. Like those are what I truly completely missed, because those were my go-to ingredients. Like those were my go-to protein ingredients. And I definitely missed having those in my meals, because honestly, I had no idea how much of that I was eating. Like I would probably have, out of 6 meals of my day, I would maybe have one that had meat or fish, and then the other 5 were either eggs or dairy. And that's not a lie. that's how it used to be. So what I took from this was that I want to go as meat free as possible. Not completely. I know I can't say that I would do that, because I know I wouldn't be able to do that 100%. But I want to really minimize the amount of meat and fish that I eat, because I obviously didn't really depend on it already. And I want to, out of, let's say, the 6 meals that I eat, have one that includes meat, maybe, if it really needs to. And then out of the rest of the 5, I'm going to attempt to take 3 vegan ones, and then the other 2 that are just plant-based. And I want to do this because over a week, I had already seen that it makes a huge difference in my sleep. And great sleep equals great recovery, and I really need that. So even if that's the only difference that I see, then it's worth it. And I think that's why I want to do it mostly. I got loads of people telling me about their vegan lifestyle and giving me their opinions, telling me what I should try out, what pages to follow, and I genuinely truly appreciate it, because I am finally more educated on this type of diet, and it's never something I ever looked into. So I feel really glad that I educated myself about this type of lifestyle. And yes, it was a great experiment, and I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad I'm taking something out of it. So yes, from now onwards, I want to be a lot more plant-based, and I'm going to look for those type of ingredients first and foremost before anything else. And then obviously where it gets a bit too hard, I'll just try and include some other food. I really truly hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Chair Time with Yaz, and I can't wait to see you soon.